All right, we live. Let me get your mic here. You can add this. Turn down a little bit. There we go.
I like it.
All right, first we go hit up Jay Lamar.
Mic
You
check.
can sit down too, bro. Let me get the camera and shit set up. We live on Spreaker. I'm finna go live
I miss speaker.
right here on Facebook.
I thought you switched over.
Nah, you know what?
Oh, I think you said you was talking about switching over.
It was, oh man, they ain't give me no option to go live.
It's probably all the way down there.
What the hell? Hold on. Get it out. All right. Get the camera.
I'll be back in October.
Shit.
I'll be back on Spreaker in October.
We'll be back in October. All right, Kevin.
October, November, December.
All right.
Yeah. Set it up on there.
What is that? What is that? Y'all hear that shit?
What? All that little
Crackling or
feedback.
something. Okay, there you go. Sometimes when it ain't gonna go off, is it because it messed with the mics? I think that's what my phone doing.
Yeah,
Let's move this shit.
yeah, just do it straight.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. We started now, officially, live with Miss K. It's your man, OG Gotti. I'm sitting in by myself. I need somebody back here. I need...
You want me to go back?
I need a woman. I need a woman.
You ain't wrong.
I should have brought another... I need another mic. Here, you can have my mic.
I think you talk loud enough anyway.
Right. They can hear me. So, Jay Prince, what's the word, man?
Well, I'm glad to be home. For this my last weekend here.
Right. Now, look, this is we dubbed this the exit interview.
The exit interview, yeah.
So, what prompted the move? What first where you going and what prompted the move?
Well, if you ask OG from a couple years ago, I'm moving from Germany back to the United States.
Right. He was out in Germany. Now he's back in the States.
You would never believe how many people actually believe that when you said this shit on the interview the first time.
It sounded believable and it looked
did
like
sound
you was somewhere
believable.
else.
And because we was over the phone doing it too, so like, oh, okay.
Right.
Like, and I had so many people. I thought you would have. Nah, I'm out. I lied. I didn't go that. But no, I'm moving to Phoenix on Sunday. I leave out Sunday morning.
Wow, that's so.
Yep, Sunday morning.
Wow.
7 a.m. out of here.
Wow. Are you flying?
Yes.
Flying. So you just taking what's on your back and you.
Pretty much. I got some. I'm gonna have some shit. I'm gonna have some stuff shipped to me.
You can cuss, man.
I know. No, I was getting my words together. I'm gonna have some stuff shipped to me.
Okay.
But I'm just going out there pretty much like I went up to Appleton with nothing and build up from there. Pretty much. So.
Right. Hey, you know what? What's going on, Big D? All right. Big D Barber Extraordinaire. Now, I think I commend you for being a young person. You know what I'm saying? Getting up out of here and going somewhere and just like I'm gonna make a go of it. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
See what comes of it. So, what's your plans once you get there as far as music and stuff like that? I know it's gonna be a minute, but
so I'm definitely not gonna stop doing music. That's I'm working on something secretly. We ain't saying nothing yet.
Right.
There's something up these sleeves here. But my main focus when I get down there is just to re-network myself. Get into but out there I'll be in a much faster paced market,
right.
Which I think is for what I want to, the direction I want to go for my brand and my company and everything that I do. Move into a faster, more volatile market would definitely be advantageous to me. So that's really why, and I mean, just to get out of the damn cold, pretty much.
Right. I would love. You going where it gets super hot, but
yeah. It's a different type of heat though, so it's not when it gets 100 here, we're like, oh fuck.
Right.
I went to Vegas last summer, and that was my first time in Vegas ever. And when I got off the plane at 10:30 at night, and it was still 115 degrees outside. But to me, it felt like it was about 90. So it's like a different type of heat there, but it didn't take me long. It didn't take me long to get used to it, and I was out there for like a week. So I think that everybody's been asking me about what's gonna be so hot. I'm like, it's a different type of heat there. Like the 100 degrees here in Wisconsin is not the same as 100 degrees there, and there's like a more dry heat.
Right, because all that desert.
Yeah, all the desert. Yeah, and I actually, nobody really knows this, but when I was my first and second grade year, I actually lived in Phoenix. So it's kind of like going back, but that was only just for those 2 years, though.
Right, right. Hey, now, I remember when I was in Alabama, it was so hot. I was wondering how the hell they was dealing with it. They had dreads and shit. And look, I'm standing over there like my clothes look. You know how you sweat, your clothes be hanging off you and shit. I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't wait to get back to Milwaukee.
I got back when I got to. I was totally in shock when I got out in the daytime in Vegas when I was there, and to see people dressed like this.
Right. Yeah.
Like, are you fucking nuts?
Right.
Like, dog, you about to die? Like, you got to be dying up there. And a couple of them was like, nah, I'm good. I'm like,
you know what's crazy though? It's like up here. If we get 60 degrees, motherfuckers have on shorts.
Yeah.
But down there, they probably, you know what I'm saying? They probably bundled like, man, it's freezing outside.
I have my clothing line and everything too, so I was like, I was getting orders from like California and Vegas, like where it's like hot. 'Cause there is parts of like Arizona and California and all that get cold and get snow.
Right.
But I'm like, why the fuck are y'all ordering hoodies? Like I'm not gonna say no, but it's like my logic was like, what the fuck? Why are y'all wearing hoodies? And I'm it legit. The desert gets cold. Like, nobody really knows that, but at night, the desert gets cold as shit, so.
It get cold as hell.
that was on these other phones.
Back here, you blowing up. Who calling you? Look, who is that? He can't wait. Where you at?
Better answer that phone.
Right. Where you at? Don't make me come up there. Don't come up here, man.
Please.
We ain't doing that, man. She ain't doing that. But so how long have you been planning to move to? Has Phoenix been your that was the destination spot, or?
So no, actually, so when I moved out of Milwaukee and went up to Appleton, my plan was to only be up there for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just gonna wherever the fuck the wind takes me.
Right.
But where Phoenix came into play is when I do have family down there. I got a little bit of family down there.
Okay. Cool.
And but it was more like a strategic planning because Vegas was one, but I'm like, that's too expensive right now. California, way more expensive.
Right.
But the states around it are more. They're, because I'm more of an entrepreneur now than I am a musician.
Right.
So my, music is. I'm never gonna stop doing music, but music is kind of here now.
Right.
But that whole region has statistically a high culture of entrepreneurial types of ventures, seminars. I watch Shark Tank faithfully.
Right.
And if you pay attention, like 95% of their audience is usually from somewhere, either California, Silicon Valley, Colorado, Vegas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, being that Vegas and California is too expensive right now, why don't I, one, go where I have family, but two, I'm in the center of all of that. So I can just, like, if I want to go to a seminar in, like, Texas or something, like, it's a jump. It's just a quick jump versus flying from up here.
Right.
You know, like, if I wanted to go to Vegas and to a seminar, which I have a couple that I'm going to be going to in November, December, it's a 1-hour flight.
Right.
And, you know, probably under $100.
Right.
You know, but I'm in the middle of, there's a big culture out there for that, for business like that. And I'm like, well, that's as close right now as I'm going to get to Silicon Valley. So, you know, it was more strategic. You know, the market for what I want to do is more out there. The direction that I want to take my brand and my company is that it happens more out that way.
Right.
So it was more of a strategic thing.
That's what's up. That's crazy. Oh man, I left my pizza at home too. That's crazy how we say how California is expensive.
Yeah.
But it's poor people there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Like,
That's
so
crazy.
they poor people
Vegas
must make more money than our poor people. You know what I'm saying? Or us shit. You know what I mean? Because there's poor people there.
Yeah.
You know, living below the poverty line.
I think, like, from some of the stuff that I see on, like, social media and stuff like that, especially like Facebook, like, some of those places do way more for their homeless than some of, like, even the Midwest regions, like not even just Wisconsin, but like, some of them, like, they're more persistent with it. It's not just when somebody's calling them out to do it. They're more consistent,
right?
And they have more programs and things that are available for them to at least try. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, that might be why as well too. That some of the people just probably don't care. They just take that assistance and they still just do what they want to do.
Right. So. That's just like in remember when Marion Barry got caught smoking the crack when he was the mayor. Now you know they reelected him.
Right. Yeah.
And so you know I was talking to some guys from Southwest out there, and he was like, I said, how the hell did y'all, you know, reelect Marion Barry? Because, you know, I don't know the shit. I don't live there. You know, I'm just going off TV. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the hell y'all elect him? He said, man, he did for the people. Now, remember, he got to be elected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People have to put in votes. And they did it. They did not care. And let's go to what you say, how people do more for them there, as far as the representatives and the aldermen and all that type of stuff, where they really trying to do for the people out there. And, you know, of course, they, you know, public housing or whatever, but yeah, on that, now with the clothing line, what's going on with that?
So we actually we in our second year, which I'm very, 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 very proud of. You know, I started in April last year, and it's gone a lot. It's done a lot better than I anticipated. The next biggest move for it is I'm actually getting ready to finally roll out my kids line in November, on November 1st. So just getting you know me, I'm preparing for that one. So getting the marketing plan all together, and, you know, graphics and flyers and all of that together. So that's the next one for that. I also started an affiliate program where basically I'm just having people basically help sell the brand, and they get a portion of the sales too. And, you know, they get paid out weekly. I started that back in June. From June all the way up until about 2 weeks ago, I probably paid out almost, between 5 people, probably paid almost like $1,000 in commission.
Wow.
So, and that, you know, which I think pretty much anybody with a clothing line should do now, because, like, I've honestly, like, the revenue that you know is brought in, you know, it helps. It's more accurate them on to your company. making them influencers, and that's how a lot of these people are getting paid now. Anyway, you see all of these people on Instagram and things of that nature. They're wearing they're tagging, especially the females.
Right.
Females are killing it. Females are killing it on Instagram, making money.
Right.
It's the way. So those are the two big things that for the clothing line, and we're looking to grow that a little bit more, and then just rolling out the kids line on November 1st. Getting ready for that, getting all of my marketing and everything ready, and that's pretty much it right now. That's I guess I should say that's all that I can really talk about right now.
Right. Now,
everything else is G14 classified.
What prompted? Because I see a lot of people start doing clothing lines and stuff like that. What made you go that route?
Well, my family's pretty much always been in the entrepreneurial world.
Right.
And you know some of my family members.
Right.
But it all began. I guess it all began because I started to look at myself more as an entrepreneur, and trying to find ways that I can quit my 9 to 5.
Right.
And I was an artist. And I do graphic design and all that. So I'm like, well, at the same token, I might as well just if I can design my own designs, I might as well just come out with a whole line.
Right.
And that's yet another stream of income. So being that I was an artist that needed merch to wear to my shows and everything with my brand on it, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
And like I said, my family. I come from a long line of entrepreneurs in my family. So it was basically like carrying on a tradition, and yet at the same time, just having another stream of income and doing something that I like.
Right. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Getting into other things, you find it hard to focus on one thing with so many other things going on?
Sometimes. I was a lot worse last year.
Mm-hmm.
I was a whole lot worse last year, but this year I really I slowed down on a couple things. Like I put my radio show on pause so that I can and I was doing a whole lot of other internet affiliate marketing, and I kind of put that on pause a little bit, put the radio show on hold, because I seen that this the clothing line was going.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, let me put a little bit more. I'm not going to stop all of this stuff. I'm just going to pause it, and I'm just going to put my focus on this, because this is what's bringing in the bag right now.
Right.
So, sometimes I do overwhelm myself. I make myself sick a lot. I'm a content junkie. Like I sit up and watch a lot of YouTube, watch a lot of Gary Vee on YouTube and everything, and creating content, creating flyers and everything like that. It can get stressful. It can get exhausting. Sometimes it can get a little hard to keep up. But I'm so addicted to it now that if I don't feel right.
Right.
Like I've been in it too long, to where if I don't do something, and then I can't just take a complete day off of it. Like if I don't do at least something, like if I don't do one design.
Hey, man, hold on. Man, can I get y'all to put y'all phones on vibrate or something, please, man, please.
I'm so addicted to the process now that I can't stop now. But I know how to delegate my time now. So.
Oh, okay. So
I'm a little bit better at it, I should say.
Right. That's what I need to work on. You know what I mean? But you say you leaving Sunday, man. That's soon. What you? So you here until you leave?
Yeah, I'm here until I leave. Yeah, spending time with the little one. Family. I got a couple photo shoots that I'm gonna be doing. A couple business meetings. Just linking up with other entrepreneurs around the area. Just linking up ideas, networking. That's pretty much it.
Right.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
How was it going from being an artist to actually doing? Was it an easy transition? Did you took what you know from here and applied it there, or?
It was an easy transition. I would definitely.